Hello? Hello? Don't know what that was about. We all good? All right, that's good. No, I'm not a Corsair. Any more questions? No, Zo. No more questions. Also, hello, Derpy Mongoose. Good to see you. Okay, let's continue on then. I mean, I killed a group of Skelk. As far as I know, that's all that you missed. Of course, now I'm going to have to deal with it being split into 2 parts, probably in the VOD. We'll see. I really don't want to have to, like... Nah, I'll worry about it later. Hello, Yato158. Welcome. Okay. Just trying to read through chat because that run thing puts a gigantic thing in my or in the log, so I wanted to make sure I hadn't missed something. Okay, so now we need to get to the Asuran, or the Vlox's Falls, which is not too bad to get to. Just need to go through this upper part again. Yeah, probably just other random noises. And nothing to worry about, I hope. Okay, blurred vision. Oh, you know what? Those things might use mist form, now that I think about it. Which would be somewhat undesirable. I would like magnetic surge at some point, but I can probably get that from Hero Skill Trainer. You know what? I could probably actually make use of Hero Skill Trainers at this point, now that I think about it. There's no Dredge faction, or Dredge reputation rank. I need to get my attunements back up. Spirit of Preservation. That's definitely some of what was doing the healing. That was happening. I don't have Lightning Hammer, do I? Nah, I could have capped it off with something, I'm sure. But no matter. Why do these things like to fight Jahai rats? Not Jahai rats, the albino rats that are in the area. Good, good, good. I like seeing shield lanes interrupted. Friggin' Elemental is Bane. Okay, let's try to make sure I'm keeping my party off to the side here. I don't need a giant boulder on them again. That was not an auspicious start. Come on, Ogden. I'm just replacing the flag to pull Devona away from stuff. It failed, but that's what my goal was. She decided she needed to charge headlong into the back of a boulder and died. Because the boulder is just a giant death box, of course. It's not. It would be... It makes sense if the death box was kind of on the front of it more, but... Here we are. Cave Ayahuasca. Not to be confused with regular kind, that's an illusion magic. Mesmer. Okay, we don't have enough enemies to get something from that currently. Although maybe with this group we shall. Always a possibility. Yeah, yep, that was enough. What am I 2 on dwarf? Dwarf reputation. I am Delver rank 1, but I am well on my way towards rank 2. Ooh, silver die. I can go join the other silver die I have? Yeah. Bunch of dice to drop off once this character finally gets access to the Shunlai. I'm not recasting my attunements and stuff just yet, because these guys like to use Chillblade, so I kind of want to make sure they're dead before I do. That's maybe a little overkill, but that's fine. And down. Excellent. I think it was a good idea for them to have you travel through dungeons sometimes, though. I think there's a lot of benefit to that. And again, I'm prioritizing these corruptors because they use Chillblains, which, as you can see, strips all of my enchantments, which I'm super unenthusiastic about. We have so much more durability when we have more than 100 HP. It's amazing. We might have to fight the Skulk. We're getting pretty close to where the portal is, though. So, maybe we can slip past them. And then that rat becomes angry. Okay, now we're fighting. It's fighting times. Okay, Skulk Corruptor. I don't need to worry about how long my energy lasts. This fight's almost over. I do have Glimmering Mark. Glimmering Mark's a pretty sweet skill. That's why I was checking. Okay. Hello, Doff. Mamp, the Asura honcho sent me here to guard this gate leading back to the Tarnished Coast. He gave me this phantasmal cloak to conceal myself, but the smoke is almost unbearable. How does it work, you ask? Badly, if at all. And the vapors make my eyes water. Of course, you are welcome to use this gate. It rarely kills anyone using it. Rarely. The Asura plan.
The destroyers have followed us to the surface.
We need to retake our lands. The sun on the surface is too bright.
A wall. A big wall will keep them out.
What is this?
Typical Asura meeting. You get 3 Asura together, you get 4 opinions.
Everyone, enough! Our immediate threat is the destroyers. I propose that we pool our talents to create a superior weapon.
What do you have in mind, ma'am?
We gather our finest minds. Ula would be the best choice to build a mobile spell-working platform.
I know where Ula is. She's squirreled away in her lab.
We'd also need Gadd. He knows the most about containing mystic energies.
And he'll tell you so, every chance he gets.
And Vek, your work with the gates makes you the one to handle the etheric couplings.
Forget it.
Vek?
If Gadd is involved in this, include me out. I won't work with that old windbag.
Vek, be reasonable.
I am reasonable. Get Rank instead. He's capable and doesn't have any history with Gadd.
As you wish. We're going to need Gadd, but no one knows where he is.
I know where to find him. know where to find Gadd. I'm a member of the Shining Blade, and we've been working for him.
Uh-oh.
Problem?
Humans working for Gadd? That's a recipe for disaster.
There's so many, like, in media res, how long type questions that I have about all of this. Okay, well, let's start. Actually, let's start by reading Vlox's Falls description. By the way, we went from an Asura gate over here all the way down to over here. So that's quite a distance. Just power leveling a racing beetle and disaster menagerie, meanwhile. That makes sense. Okay, Vlox's Falls. One of the northeastern Asuran communities, this settlement is dominated by a magnificent falls that coats every surface with a fine mist. The local gate provides access to the Vloxan excavations, an extensive mining operation recently overrun by exiled Stone Summit dwarves. So I guess they're talking about that waterfall? There's also a small one over there. Makes sense. Plaque says, we need a rank for the Golem project. He's bright, intelligent even. Lately, he's been hanging around Riven Earth, researching the flow patterns of mountain waterfalls. Apparently, he sees patterns in things where others just see chaos. It seems odd, I know, but you never know what these geniuses will find interesting. Find him and bring him aboard. I'm sure he'll want to help us. I'm here to serve all your staffing needs. But,
Need me?
a little help, eh? Our Golem project will undoubtedly be the crowning jewel of my illustrious career. What does Golem stand for? Golem stands for Genius-Operated Living Enchanted Manifestation. Catchy, no? Hello, Olivia.
Be careful.
Gadd is the most brilliant of the Asura. My fellow members of the Shining Blade have been helping with his research into the Bloodstones. They are currently on the far side of the Sea of Sorrows. The good news is, we can get there by an Asura gate. Head south and east to an underground complex called the Shards of Ore. An Asura gate on the upper level leads to Gadd's encampment. Find Bartholos, leader of the Shining Blade. He can tell you how to find Gadd. If it will help the Asura, it must be done.
Be careful.
The importance of this mission to the Shining Blade cannot be stressed enough. We must all make sacrifices. Hello, Lork.
Hang on, let me think.
You'll never get this project off the ground without Ula. She's the most proficient Golemancer around. Problem is that she's locked herself away in her underground laboratory. I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know someone who can take you there. However, for that information, you will owe me a favor. Deal? Okay. If you want to find Ula, speak to her former assistant, Blim. He's a bit odd, but he knows how to find her. Look for Blim in Rata Sum, and when I come calling for that favor, don't try to weasel out of it, human. It won't work. Remember, I'm much smarter than you. I'm off to find Blim so I can find Ula, and yes, I owe you a favor.
Hang on, let me think.
I'll do you a favor, but you'll owe me one. And don't think I'm the type to forget when something is owed. If you want to find Ula's lab, talk to Blim in Rata Sum. He used to work for her, although I hear he has some issues to work out. And don't forget, you owe me one. Okay. There's a rune trader over there. That's not terribly important. There's one Blorf. Roller beaters like kind of fun, but I have to admit, the noise that they make just gives me bad memories to Madness Titans. Okay, Ink.
Here comes trouble.
Let's, I think I want to head towards Rata Sum to start. Blorf says,
Oh, great. Another booker.
do you know who I am? I'm the Asura in charge of above-ground resettlement, that's who. So unless you are here to make my life easier, then I'm very busy and can't be bothered. And what do you say, Rapk?
You need me?
These plants you've discovered have interesting aciduary metamorphic intrusionary properties. Oh, you humans don't understand anything, do you? Just return with 5 sentient vines and you'll be paid. You comprehend that, don't you? Enchanted shortbow and some other stuff. If you want a hooked scythe that's enchanted, you can get one here. Oh, interesting. Have skill recharge of domination magic spells and energy plus 15 minus 1 regen. A couple of those wands. Interesting. Oh, there's another collector all the way over there? Well then, I want to go talk to the collectors because they often have interesting dialogue. And I got so far away from them that I can no longer see them. Rana. It's weird. I feel like finding Gadd is more useful because it's got a couple of heroes attached to it. Oh, there's the portal back to the Vlox excavations. Hello, Rona.
You need me?
Monkeys are so fuzzy and are so soft and fuzzy. Mama said I could have a monkey fur blanket, but it'll be months before my father comes home from work. He does the magical weaving in the family. I know, you could do it. If you can get just 5 patches of simian fur, I would have enough for a blanket. Please, please, I'll give you this. Some stance gear. Some reasonable scepters. Alright then. I'm curious to know if the henchmen have new dialogue. Also, their arrangement here, we have Devona talking with Lena. Menlo and Sin are having a discussion of some variety. Lowshot, Eve, and Herta. Talon is just chilling out over here. And Zoe and Aiden are, of course, next to each other again. Seems to like to do that a lot. Listen to the forests and smell the battle on the wind. This place is more alive than you realize. It does have different dialogue here. That's cool. Hi, Aiden. Be cautious. I sense a growing danger, as if the earth itself were choking on the sins of man and beast. Hail, friend. Do you need assistance? My sword is faster than the zephyr wind of my people. I am here to help. You know what? Sure. Let's grab Talon. Hey, Losha. I feel a strange vibration coming from your inner eye. Ah, I'm having a vision. A vision of you fighting horrible monsters. You're in grave danger. Am I good or what? It's not too late, Adam. Don't talk like that. Not everyone's going to die. Shh. You wouldn't want them to. Oh, hello there. What were you saying? Adam is her pet skull, by the way, if you didn't know. Eve has a pet skull named Adam. Because, of course. What else would you name them? Hello, Herta. I keep telling these guys to just go home and get some sleep. Everything looks better after a 14-hour nap and some food, you know? I bet there would be a lot less wars if we just had a few more comfortable beds out there. Maybe. The Asura know what it's like to be displaced from their homeland. I say we help them. Why are you looking at me like that? I have a heart. I just don't always listen to it. Hello, Menlo. I don't trust the Asura. How can anyone make friends with a race that spends all their time underground? I don't know. Hello, Lena. Every time I get used to the fact that humans are in charge of everything, we come across some other creatures that think they're in the running, and we usually blow them up. Devona says, hold on, friend. You can't just run off and start fighting. If you don't have a plan, at least carry a big hammer. I have a decent-sized hammer, but it's not very good. Okay, well, I think it's time to go out into the Arbor Bay here. Do I want a different element, though? I was talking about using fire. I could just dual attune some fire. That's not the worst idea. Make things a little toasty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let's swap to Mind Shock. Why? Because why not? It's got a lot of knockdown. It does. It does do. Running foe struck biter. Yeah, I mean this is good if you're setting foes on fire. I think I'll just slap on Whirlwind. We get a lot of melee. Hello, Arbor Bay. Big machine crew member.
You need me?
We're trying to make a machine. It's going to be big. Big! We're going to have to clear the whole area. To start with, we'll need all the creatures eradicated. And do you think you're up to the task, Buka? Here's a little bit of Asuran technology to help you out if you take the job. We'll get right on that whole clearing the area thing. Okay, let's go this way. We're going to deal with Crate out here. Crate changed dramatically between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, because these Crates start off as like Neos form a lot and then turn into really annoying forms later. Whereas Guild Wars 2, they don't do that, as far as I recall. Yeah, you can see the metamorphosis right there. Wow, that is a heck of a recharge. Okay, but seriously, these Arcanos hurt. They have some good air magic going on. Oh, and I have cracked armor, which doesn't help. Okay, this is not a good look. What's happening here is these Crate are dealing a lot of damage to us. Yeah, we're getting air spikes. Hey, that one was low on energy. Okay, Lena, do your job, I guess. There we go. Everybody's back up. I need to swap some builds around, don't I? I was talking about doing that earlier and I didn't. I still probably ought to. I wonder why Cloud Touch Simians don't have that much energy. At least they don't seem to have much. I would prefer you didn't Soul Running Streak me, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, the monkeys can be pretty rough. Yeah, their Splinter Weapon gets crazy in hard mode. Like, super painful. Hey, there's a patch of Simian Fur. More Simians, because of course there are. You are allowed to go fight them, you know. That's the one thing I'm definitely running into here on Rex and Paris, is the AI of the henchmen and heroes is not always the most like, oh right, we can go fight the thing, as it would be preferable to have it be. Of course something had Chillblains. When doesn't it? Probably this Bloodbath Incubi. Just taking a big ol' hike through the mountain areas here. This is rated at 55 and this is rated at 56. Interesting. Get lightning orbed. Or not. Whatever. Whichever the case may be. There's another big machine crew member. Probably have in some Asuran rep points for me.
You need me?
Yep. I need you to give me the thing anyway. I'm gonna go over this. I think it's a little bit more direct of a route. You can go around there's like a big arch here with this thing. You buy the devourers of the Meguma, the Verdant Coast. Okay, but could you maybe leave me alone, monkey? It's the perfect time to whirlwind and I forgot to. Yeah. Now, where did I leave that corpsicle? That's a heck of a line. These are pretty steep stairs, but they work. Don't worry about it. It's marked as a navigable bit of geometry. So we will navigate it on our way over to the portal over there. Oh yeah, I like seeing Soul Ending Shriek interrupted. Soul Rending Shriek, excuse me. Yeah, just walk up the stairs. Yeah. Yeah.
Here comes trouble.
Thank you for the additional 20 Asuran reputation points. Let's ignore these enemies and just walk through the portal, please. Minoran's at 272. Bah. Confirmed.
You need me?
Yeah, there you go. So, my crew and I were working away on the Skylower to make your world look more like ours, you know. Awfully uncomfortable with the sky up so high. At any rate, monsters broke into our camp and ate the prototype. If you could go out and slaughter some of them, we might be able to get the parts back and start over. Do we have an accord? I'll make the corpses and you cut them open and sift through the contents. Deal? Yep. All the conspiracy theories. I'm secretly a fawn. A mountain goat fawn. Come on, Spirit of Life. Up here is where Rank is. He's studying these waterfalls, which have these heads above them, which is really funky. It's actually really impressive falls. Gales nearest cliff. That's true in certain games, actually. Where you can scale cliffs. Like, oh no, I need to get out of here. particularly Middle-earth Shadow of games. Scaling the nearest cliff is a really good escape strategy. Look at these waterfalls. There's freaking eyeball in there. This is an incredible waterfall. It should be significantly louder than it is right now, by the way. Where's my... That still is not loud enough. I mean, I keep it lower so that way you can hear other things that are going on. But, like, waterfalls are loud, and this close to it, it would be thundering.
Here comes trouble.
Look atop these falls. Look at the pattern the water creates. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, this golem project is exactly what we need to take care of those blasted destroyers. I'll head to my lab to begin the preliminary work. See me once Gadd and Ula have joined us. Their expertise will be invaluable.
Why are you bothering me?
I'll be on my way then. A diet of grass. Yeah. Pharaohthrax. Get mind shocked. I know you can't be knocked down, but still, get mind shocked. It's super loud. But probably louder than they really want to represent accurately. There's some critical defenses going up. These raptors have Death Blossom, because of course they do. It is only the best dual attack in the game.
I'm busy.
Yeah, metric system makes a lot. Well, like, never minding the fact that, like, you have to pick some arbitrary starting points, it's a substantially better system overall. I will say this for feet in particular, is that 12 is divisible by 3, which is really helpful, and also 4. And being divisible by 3 is a very useful property to have if you want thirds of stuff. However, it's not divisible by 5, which is a bit of a nuisance. In general, 60 is a really good sort of value to work with, because it's divisible by 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And being divisible by that many like numbers is very handy. Here's Saurian Bones. How many Saurian Bones does Nick want? He's in Riven Earth somewhere, right? This week. I think he is. Collecting Saurian Bones. Decimal or dodecimal systems have an inherent advantage in invisibility. Yeah. Five. Yeah. It's quite a few. I need to get over there. Oh, so not far from where I was then. I just didn't see him. I guess he's maybe a little bit further south or something. There's some actually really good ambient like jungle noises. Does anybody want this Saurian bone, by the way? I'm not going to be giving it to him on this character, and I'm not getting it to other characters. So if anybody wants the Saurian bone, you are welcome to have it. I'll be in Rata Sum shortly. I'm gonna dodge around stuff to minimize fights, so I can get to Rata Sum a little faster. I have a lot of NPCs to talk to there. Okay, 15 kills, not enough to get anything from this guy. Yeah, I definitely need to change up some of these bars. They're not working entirely as well as I would like. All right. So this is... Warpening? Ninaproc is a weird name. Rata Sum. The hub of Asuran activity on the surface world, Rata Sum was quickly and magically erected when the race arrived from their native underground homes. Geomystic generators dot the area, providing free power to the town. Some find the atmosphere within the town uncomfortable, saying you can literally feel the energy being sucked from the air, but the Asura vow the enchanted technology is perfectly safe. Of course it is. Hey, Childu. Do you want that bone? I don't need anything for it. I'm just happy to give it to somebody who'd have use for it. Battle pick. I mean, do what you want with it. Let's talk to Ninaproc.
Here comes trouble.
Sell him some of this stuff I don't need. Let's see. There's Mamp. There's a collector named Culp. Hello, Mamp.
Why me?
What are you standing around flapping your gums for? There's plenty of work to be done. Get. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe so. Good old vanquishing.
I'm busy.
Great. Wondrous, magical, and beautiful they are. No creature along the Tarnished Coast is as powerful or majestic. I need their skins, you see, for their special properties. Hey, maybe you can help. Bring me 5 crate skins, and I'll give you something in reward. Ooh, enchanted stuff. That makes sense. Okay, and more of the 15-1 gear. Of course, there's armor and whatnot over here. Material traders.
Oh, great. Another booker.
You seem a little lost, Rex Templaris. You see, I only serve those who are, at the very least, not too annoying. I suggest you move along, so I can continue my work for other, more important customers. They make glasses.
Oh, great. Another booker.
Okay, it has the same sort of thing on all those guys, I assume. Although the rank might be a little different. That certainly happens. I can advance my quest by talking to Blim. Hello, Blim.
Here comes trouble.
Have you seen my staff? Who's there? Do you have my staff? No? Oh, Lork sent you. I owe him a favor. Yeah. I can help find Ula's workshop. It's not easy to get to, though, I should know. I helped design the security system. It's good. Really good. Meet me in Magus Stones, and I'll show you the way to her lab. By the way, have you seen my red staff?
Why are you bothering me?
I can't say I have, Blim. Hello, Hoff. Polymock Master.
Oh, great. Another booker.
Most Asura learn to play polymach at a very young age, some before they can even walk. I myself was taught the basics by my mother while inside the womb. Don't ask how. Let's just say that you've got some catching up to do. We'll start you off against some Asura who, honestly, aren't that great at the game. Frankly, if you can't beat a novice, you won't stand a chance against a master polymach tactician like myself. So, if you are ready, speak with Den here in Rata Sum to unlock your first 3 polymach pieces. Then, once you've registered your pieces, take on Yulma in a game. She plays here in town as well. I'll make Yulma cry for her mommy. Well, let's register some polymach pieces. I'm not going to do polymach right now, though. I will need to do it here.
Why are you bothering me?
Have you found any new polymach pieces? Register them with me, and you can use them in future matches. Polymach is...
You need me?
Select the piece you wish to register. It will be permanently removed from your inventory for access in polymach.
I'm busy.
Polymach definitely is a little bit of a different game. Hello, Lex.
Oh, great. Another booker.
Well, it's Rex Templaris. I've got an eye for talent, and the other Asura trust my judgment when it comes to evaluating people for their crews. If you can impress me, you might just have a place here. Listen, bring me written evidence of your great deeds, because there are benefits from increasing your reputation. Do that sort of thing enough, and you'll even earn hero skill points, which you can spend to teach your heroes new skills. That sounds great. How can I improve my reputation among the Asura? Try to make yourself useful to any Asura you encounter. Your kind can be especially handy aiding crew members who often need someone to provide a little brute force, or perhaps a willing test subject. And don't forget, written evidence of your achievements will go a long way towards improving your reputation. Yes, you can track your progress while aiding Vec by keeping a hero's handbook, or you can record your achievements below ground in Master Dungeon Guide. I can provide you with blank copies of either book, blah, blah, blah.
Why are you bothering me?
Let's see. I have one hero skill point. So, you and your heroes are ready to learn something new, are you? Don't worry, I'll explain things slowly, Buka. Which profession are you interested in? Well, are there any, Oh, there are no elementalist skills here, are there? Interesting. Disrupting Chop, and that's it. Okay, I think I want to go towards Gadd. But my party also is not very strong, so let's do some adjustments. Let's start with Gwen. Right now I have... Yeah, okay, just those ones. So Gwen. She maybe has too many interrupts. Let's drop... Thinking of Distraction or Energy Surge. And then throw on Energy Tap, I think? Yeah, she gets a copy of Energy Tap. Or I could do a Waste Not, Want Not. That's not 7 energy. Okay, let's go Power Drain. I like that better than Leech Signet. Yep. I remember running around with an axe as well. That was good times. Good times. Where is... Here it is. Let's see. That's... So this would be 12 energy as well. So I think Waste Not, Want Not is just better, isn't it? Yeah, it's half the recharge. Not as reliable, but the AI is probably pretty reliable with it, so... I'm going to roll with this. I just need more damage and effectiveness. Vec. I mean, this is probably fine. I could also just give him Lightning Surge instead if I wanted to, but... Ogden is an area where I think there's particular room for improvement. I might just switch him to... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Lena, grab Menlo. And I think I'm going to switch Ogden around from healing to protection. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go /Mesmer. And give him some inspiration magic. These still are fine. Okay, let's do... Here, let's just strip his bar and then worry about it. And Mantra of Recall. I think I have both of those, right? Hang on, let's double check. Yeah, there's Mantra of Recall. Would Energy Drain be better? That's 21 energy for 5. Mantra of Recall. I'm just going to stick with Mantra of Recall, I think. It's probably not as good, but it amuses me. Do a Mantra of Recall, so... Then I do have Channeling. Divine Boon. And I have Contemplation of Purity. That leaves 4 skills to do things with. I'm going to not bother with a Signet, because that's not how this works. Reversal of Fortune. Let's see. Guardian. I only have the 1 copy of Guardian. That's a little rough. What do I have for condition removal? Do I just have 2 Mend Ailments? Probably. Okay, well, Mend Ailment it is. And... I guess... Rot Spirit is good. I kind of want to just go with Shielding Hands from an energy standpoint. I don't know, this is probably ambitious, but I don't know. I just want to try something different with them, so... Energy storage just does so little in general. That's a problem that I have with it at large. I kind of want to go fire with a sub of air magic. Not that I would be able to put much in it, but I kind of like the idea of whirlwinding things in a bed of coals because it sounds funny. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Do I want to switch over to fire magic? Or what do I have under Earth? I can Shockwave. That could be fun. Actually. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go Earth. This is probably going to be bad for my energy, but whatever. I'll keep Glyph of Lesser around, but I also want Glyph of Renewal. And then Earth Attunement. Eruption, Obsidian Flame, Magnetic Aura, and I don't know. I don't really want Stone Dagger spam, but maybe that's what I do. Maybe. Or maybe I bring Aftershock. Maybe I bring Aftershock. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm planning on spamming Eruption, so that'll be good. I wish I had more interesting ways of regaining energy. The Elementalist is... I don't have Glowstone. I agree. Just like I wish Blood Magic had a different identity.
Oh, great. Another booker.
But yeah, Earth Magic is kind of all over the place. Hello, Kratnios. Look, I'm just here to spam eruptions, so... Hello, more Kratnios. How do you feel about an eruption? Sure. Whatever. Alright, didn't it? Okay, I guess I don't need to use Glyph of Lesser there, but I ended up doing so. Yeah, I could really go for a glowstone here. Unfortunately, this character does not have glowstone unlocked, so we're just gonna deal with not having it. What? Oh. Okay, well, those guys decided to stop pursuing us. I will take it. I mean, I kind of wish all of the elements had like a couple of different potential game plans. I'm just going to stand here useless for a moment. Until all of the Mesmer wrecking my absolute face ends. Ooh, a sentient vine. Yeah, because expertise does something. Energy storage just kind of exists. And yeah, more energy is not nothing, but overall it really doesn't do as much as you'd hope it would. I don't like the design of the Elementalist profession. I think they can do some fun stuff, and I certainly can have fun playing them. But at its fundamental core, I really do not like the design of the Elementalist profession. And a large part of that is just like the way that they're kind of balanced around energy costs and everything is just difficult to deal with. Okay, can somebody please get Gwen alive again? Thank you. I'm not doing Shards of War right now. We're getting close to the end of the stream. I just want to get Gadd's Encampment, and I'll probably wrap up there. We spent a lot more time on Vlox's excavation than I would have liked, but I kind of want to just push through it.
I'm busy.
I don't know how well Ogden's doing, but one thing that's cool with his bar is he can Contemplation of Purity to, like, drop a bunch of enchantments from himself and, like, heal himself a bunch. So that's pretty cool. I don't know practically though how well it's gonna work. It's kind of an old school PvP sort of direction with him. You know? Okay, Beacon of Draknor. Give me my bounty. Yes, I know I can talk to Kodan. I've been informed of this several times now. What was that? We just fell over. I think we got earth spiked. I think that's what happened. I think we just got slammed by earthquakes. If I had to guess what happened there. There. Yeah, I probably should just give him whatever. It doesn't matter. Set him up the way I've set him up. His AI can choose to not know how things work. Mantra of Recall is not as good of energy regain as the other thing is, but whatever. Mesmer's greater, Ellie greater, Warrior greater healers. I don't know why that thing's just standing in the eruption, but I'll take it. I need to use a little bit more Obsidian Flame here. Yeah. I see. Let's take out the Mesmers and the Ellies and the Warriors and the healers. Basically, you're saying that the healers are incompetent. Which could very well be the case. And Ogden's about to get a influx of energy. Well, I don't know where that eruption ended up, but it's somewhere. A lot of gilded edges from those, interestingly enough. I don't think it makes sense to gild your swords. Huh. So one of these gilded edges is a requirement 12 non-max one, and the other is a max damage require 9. One of these is significantly better than the other one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I tend to ignore the rangers. I do find that I tend to play that way. Yeah, have my aftershock, eh? I'm just using up all my energy, spamming eruption. You know what? While we're on this ridiculous train, let's just go ahead and fill these guys with an eruption. Whee! Pulsing damages. That is not the spell that I wanted to use there, but whatever. It's what ended up happening. I have a lot of conditions on me. In other news. How do you feel about aftershocks? I mean, I tried to lay them on you. We need a little bit of target prioritization here. Maybe I should switch to Aiden. Oh, Gwen, how... Okay, you know what, whatever. The Necromancer's exploding us is not helpful. Ogden, you need to use Contemplation of Purity as soon as possible. Yeah, I need to change that bar. That's too much of a PvP bar. I think channeling is probably fine, but I need to get rid of Contemplation. Contemplation's not terrible. I need to get rid of... What I need to get rid of is I just need to swap out Mental Recall for Energy Drain, because I think that one's better. It's more energy at the same recharge. It doesn't have the fun synergy with Contemplation of Purity, but I think Energy Drain was just buffed substantially from what it had been at one point in time. That's really what it comes down to. Now this dungeon you do have to do from a specific entrance. If you try to do it from the other one, it doesn't work. For whatever reason. Wow. Okay, well, that just utterly failed to work. Yeah, Ogden has no idea how to use Contemplation of Purity. I need to drop it from him because he's... doesn't know how to use that spell. No skill. It's not a spell. It's a skill, which is actually kind of useful because it can get through stuff that prevents you from casting spells. But his complete ignorance on how to actually use that skill properly means there's no reason to give it to him. Okay, we need to not fight in the middle of those gas vents. I'm gonna force my party over this way. Oh my goodness. Obviously he needs a Prot Spirit. Yeah, Ogden just needs a different bar. Oh, this is ridiculous. These undead are extremely difficult, though, and this path is one that can be extremely challenging. One of the things that you run into here is if you try to be a physical attacker, you just get constantly blinded by these skeleton wizards, and you just cannot do anything. We are getting fairly close to our destination. We'll see. This spot can be a little rough because you have these ridiculous poison vents as well. Okay, we need to... Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked by these vents. Have one of these... Oh my goodness, reversal of damage, why? At what point do I say, this is getting ridiculous and I need to step out? I just need to spend some more time on some of these bars. I mean, things will get a little bit easier once I get access to Livia as well. Livia, Hada might be some help. That's also a possibility. Definitely the thing that's kind of like messing things up for me most right now is like fighting in this thing is just bad news. And we seem to have really hard time getting through their healers, which is not helpful. And yeah, see, the part of the problem here is the positioning. So this is one of the spots where they position the group here, and then there's a poison trap right there. It's really hard to position ourselves in a way where we can fight the group and then not end up getting absolutely wrecked by these traps when they activate. Because that's kind of what is happening is the traps are activating, and then that just spews a bunch of poison and damage on us. And is making our lives extremely difficult. And then at this point, we're just so fragile. Okay, yeah, this is not worth... I'm going to reset. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I can do to help this go better. I think Gwen's bar is theoretically fine, but I think I have Panic, and that might be better here. So let's start with that. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to swap to Panic on her. Again, I feel like Vex bar is reasonable. Ogden, I think Energy Drain here is just better than that. And he does not know how to use Contemplation of Purity, and I think I need Prot Spirit. I don't know what I have for smiting. There's a little bit of smiting that I could potentially use. I'm not thrilled by it, though. And then I'm just going to switch over to Fire Magic. I'm just going to, like, dual attune Fire here. Just to try to get some damage in on these guys, because that's the thing that I'm kind of running into as a problem here. I don't need Glyph of Lesser if I'm dual attuning. Guards, Firestorm, Elemental Attunement. Where's Fire Attunement? There it is. Flare's a little bit pointless. Let's go Bed of Coals, Meteor Shower for the fun of it, and I mean, Incendiary Bonds is pretty good. It's a 7-second recharge. Maybe that's what I'm looking at. Maybe just Fireball? Nah. It's just one of those things where it's like, it was clear that I might be able to get through those things eventually, but the process of getting through is just going to be so very tedious that there's just no reason to keep going at the rate that things were. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. I want to get down to Gadd's Encampment, though, before I end this stream. So.
You need me?
It's just, that was just getting tedious. Welcome to Elementalist. Gotta apply my 3 enchantments to make sure my rest of my bar works. Like, I don't mind, like, a dual attune style and things like that. I want there to be somewhere, you know, in between. Yeah, that seems about right for Meteor Shower. And Rising Bile going off. Flare is significantly better now that they added the potential AoE component to it, but it's still not amazing. Competes a bit more favorably with Fireball. But Elementalist just has to rely like too much on either Elite for energy management or like other very specific skills for energy management, and is super vulnerable to enchantment removal. And that's just like, it's one of those things where I feel like Elementalist is not badly balanced from a PvP PvP standpoint necessarily, although I don't know enough about PvP to be able to say. But I do feel like it's very poorly balanced from a PvE standpoint in terms of, I think there's just some stuff that I could have that would make it function a lot more smoothly as a profession. And one of the big ones is just how vulnerable it is to enchantment removal. It just makes it an incredibly obnoxious profession to play in many ways. Also, Meteor Shower could really stand. Like, why is this adjacent? Why is this not in the area? Give me a bigger Meteor Shower. I want a bigger Meteor Shower. I want to be massive. Absolutely terrifying. You're paying 25 energy for it, you know? I'm gonna get wrecked by a Mesmer. Or not. I'll take not. I do get 4 seconds of burning on my Rodgor's Invocation, though. That's pretty cool. Seems like Ogden may be functioning a little bit better. That's good. Holding on to the steel ingot for the moment. Okay, Shards of War. Let's try you again, except this time maybe more successfully. You know what'd be great is not starting off by everyone dying. Within the light of the beacon, you recognize a shimmering image. It is the Norn settlement Gunner's Hold. A dwarven recruitment officer beckons you before fading from sight. I don't know how I can possibly recognize it. I haven't been there, but sure. I got a half cast on my Meteor Shower. That's kind of nice. Here we go, managed to get out of there. Hey, we managed to get through that first mob without wiping, like, most of the party. That's an improvement. This staff needs some better mods. I'll potentially be able to get it some later. I imagine these skeletal hounds will not enjoy a Rodgor's Invocation. So, rated for 148. Let's see if they take how much they actually take. And 90. They're not as vulnerable as the ones in Krita are. Man, look at all those damage ticks. That's great, though. Devona would actually be a little bit better with Bed of Coals since she benefits from the effect in a way that these others do not. She can knock things down, basically, is what I'm saying. Wow, this enchanted sword does not care about anything I'm doing. Didn't. I don't know what's going on here. That is not the mini-map. I don't know why I pulled it open. My inventory. Go ahead and get these up. Takes a bit to drop a meteor shower. Ow. Ow. Are these guys... I know they're using heavy blow. Okay. Well, that didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked, but... Or Prosper on Gwen, please. See, I'm just gonna do this old school and just stand at, like, casting range and... drop everything on... Drop the meteor shower on them from back there. Yeah. There we go. I've earned the Great Dwarf's blessing of an additional 20 armor. Works for me. Okay. We're almost already back to where we died previously. Ow. Poison Jet. 66 damage and inflicting poison for 10 seconds. That's uncomfortable. I like how the Beacon of Draknar is a level 1 for some random reason. It amuses me. Let's see, we need to go back up over this way. This is where I was getting racked before. Does have me just outside the... Nope. See, it has me standing in the friggin' jet. Which is clearly suboptimal for me. Well, I kind of got what I wanted off. See, this is why I wanted to change my team build. Because I had a sneaking suspicion that would happen. And it did. The enemy very died. And it was great. I have a Rodgord's Invocation. I mean, it was suboptimal to do it in the middle of a thing like I did, but we got there. Now we just need everybody less dead. Oh, Vec. This friggin' jet placement is, like, designed to make this not work. I don't even know if I need everybody or not, but... Well. That was comically non-functional. You know what? We're not resurrecting these people. We're just going to move on, see if I'm able to go through, and if so, cool. If not, we'll get back up and go again. We're basically at Gadd's. Yeah, I'm just happy Meteor Shower, Bed of Coals did its job and ended the enemy threat that I was facing. I think I don't have to aggro those guys over there, so I'm going to try to avoid doing so. There's a scrap of parchment over there. We'll worry about that a different day. Okay, let's walk through this portal. I think this just takes us to Gadd's encampment, not a cutscene or anything. Yeah, I was right. Okay, well, we have a bunch of stuff to do here in Gadd's encampment. But that'll have to wait for next time, which is... Checks math. What is today? Today's Saturday, so that'll be on Tuesday. The next stream is Tuesday. So we will check out what's going on in Gadd's encampment and all that good stuff next time. I think I'm going to kind of start the Asuran side with Gadd's encampment, though. I think there's a lot of benefit to doing so. So until then, everyone, thank you all very much for watching. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and swap going back over to you, Surge. There we go. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been the first stream of my Eye of the North lore playthrough. And like I said, the next one will be on Tuesday. You can check the schedule in the panels. They're usually down below. But it's 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time up until the point where Daylight Saving Time ends, and then it'll be Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Daylight Time is GMT -7, by the way. So, yeah, until then, like I said, thank you all for watching. You can follow the channel to get notified when I go live. You can join the Discord to get notified when I go live. All sorts of ways to get notified when I go live. And until next time, take care and goodbye.